is going on, everybody? Kamusta kayo lahat mula sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, or wherever the heck you are on the planet? This is your one and only JOAT, the place to be for any niche, every genre, and all generations. I am your master of ceremony, D to the E to the LRO, aka JDR, aka your extraordinary introvert, aka your resident reveler, Yuena, My Day, and most of all, your pambansang simp ni Dr. Janine Patricia Robredo. Yeah, surprise, surprise!
Sabi ko na nga ba eh. I knew it was gonna be Dr. Isha.
Of course.
Yes. Why am I not surprised?
Okay, so question lang. So, diba, so by the way, guys, this is Kaydii again, familiar guest.
Hi, I'm back. Good to be back.
Couple of episodes back. So, yeah, question lang. So, you saw me like grow up as a K-pop stan or just as a fanboy in general.
Yeah.
So, saan ako mas naging simp? Kay Joy or kay Doc?
Honestly, right now, well, I don't know if face lang siya, but right now I'm seeing you simp more kay Dr. siya. At saka mas malapit siya, dito naman siya sa Pilipinas, di ba?
True.
Yes.
So, yeah, guys,
it's okay.
your resident Doc Trisha simp is here, is back. And actually, guys, quick backstory. This was not supposed to be the finale episode. Plan B lang to, si Kaydii from Spill the Soju.
Wrong hand signal, sorry.
Yeah. So, to my original guests pala, so sina Michi and Yuki.
Yuki, Dustin.
Yes, Dustin from the Kingdom Pod PH and the Kimbop Show. I'm terribly sorry for the technical difficulties. And pati ngayon, sobrang kinakabahan talaga ako. So, fingers crossed.
Tiwala lang.
Fingers crossed. Sana gumana po lahat ng mga technical stuff. Please, last episode of season 2.
Yeah, it's okay. I got you. Meron din akong backup dito, so don't worry.
Yep. So, sana hindi po apologies or sana hindi po kabilang camp yung gumagawa ng technical difficulty sa akin. But, you never know. Anyway.
Meron pala no?
Anyways, yeah, guys. This is the 60th episode. Wow, it's been
congrats!
Crazy. You've come a long way. And just like my friends here who are podcasters, mostly K-podcasters,
yes.
Naninindigan tayo, lumalaban tayo para sa ating kinabukasan. And as of this recording, we are 5 days away. I think I'll release this tomorrow?
Yes.
Thursday or Friday. So bottom line is we're getting closer and closer and closer till election day. So guys, may oras pa kahit last 2 minutes na.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. Fighting na tayo, fighting. So mga last ditch efforts niyo para mag-convert, mag-house to house.
Yes, last push.
Yeah, last push. Let's do it. Now let's get to this episode right here. So, yeah, Spill the Soju, or 1/3 of them from Spill the Soju is back.
Yes.
So, early plugs, please do check them out. And also the other K-podcasters that joined me last Sunday sa K-Fiesta. So, yeah, like I said on IG, salamat talaga sa inyo for taking me in.
Yeah, of course, syempre. Alam naman natin, it's as K-pop stands for Leni and Kiko. So, matik na yon.
Yes, for sure. And salamat din to all the others na pumunta last Sunday. You guys were amazing. You guys were awesome. Ang dami nyong mga ka-stands, whether
True.
us Revelovs, of course, Kaydii here is a carrot, ang daming carrots.
Yes,
Yung event na yun, of course, the usuals, ang daming blinks, ang daming ones, ang dami ding armies, ang daming aghase, and ang daming my days. Like, I felt so sapang when I saw a lot of Day 6 fans.
Yeah.
Manifesting OT5 comeback kahit mukhang imposible na. Good luck na lang sa inyo sa military enlistment, and hopefully by some miracle we get OT5. But there was
Kaya kung nagawa naman ng Big Bang, well, hindi naman OT5 Big Bang, pero still they will still be, I'm sure they'll have something for my days also. If not all of them, some of them. True.
So shout out to the My Days, shout out to the Aghase. I'm sure for sure sila OT7 pa rin. So shout out to all those K-pop stans. But of course, the Dr. Shashems just showed up last Sunday. Sobrang kitang-kita kayo, and as a Dr. Shashem myself, super nakaka-proud kayo.
Yes.
Yep. So let's talk about that event nga last Sunday.
Yeah, go. Ano nga ba nangyari? Ano ba pinaggagawa natin?
So, I guess for you, first time din para siya mag-volunteer, right? Because
yes,
you've been to the
first
rallies.
Time. I've been to the rallies, pero to volunteer, the only volunteer sort of lang ako nag-volunteer nung Pasig rally kasi I was the one who contacted the supplier for the ice scramble under K-pop stans. Mm-hmm. So that was my only role nung Pasig rally. I just contacted them, and that was it. I didn't really go there to interact with other people. I was there as an attendee of the rally lang. But I was working behind the scenes contacting the ice scramble supplier for Pasig rally. So technically, yung K-Fiesta, was yung pinaka talagang all hands on deck kami sa volunteer role namin. Yeah.
Very good stuff indeed. I guess ako din, like, first time, first experience being a volunteer, and all I can say is super nakaka-proud talaga lahat ng mga volunteers who do this for free, by the way. So they do this for free. All the rallies, all the way from Luzon down south to Mindanao, like, you guys show up, you guys show out, and for me, super nakaka-proud talaga kayo. Because no joke talaga, sobrang hirap pala mag-volunteer.
And we didn't expect din the turnout nung Sunday talaga. I mean, I expected a lot of people to attend, but I didn't expect yung sa booth. Kasi nga, I mean, our booth it's new. We're not a fandom booth naman. Mm-hmm. Like, our booth was K-podcasters for Leni, Kiko. And, I mean, podcasters naman, parang recently lang tayo naging, diba? Yung mga podcasts. So, first time lang ata magkaroon ng K-podcasters on an event na magkaroon ng booth. So, I didn't expect people talaga to go to our booth. But, so many people! Last time! And it was so hectic. Sobrang grabe, naubos agad yung mga freebies natin. Like, yung freebies ni Jake na mga Robredo PCs. Wala pang 30 minutes ata. As soon as the gates opened, there wala pang 1 hour, ubos na. And then my posters na freebies ko, the official K-pop posters that I got, wala ring 30 minutes, ubos na. The snacks kind of lasted for a while, for a few hours. Pero naubos din. So, grabe, super daming tao.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. And like I said, sobrang amazing kayong lahat, like the energy. And I can admit, super newbie stan pa rin ako even though I've been standing K-pop for like 2 years now. Itong si Kaydii over here, like, grabe, from like late 2000s pa. Like,
Yeah, 2019, sorry, 2009. I'm a tita of K-pop.
Yes, I can tell. So,
Yeah.
ang daming stans, but more importantly, Leni supporters from all walks of life. Whether second gen, third gen, meron pa akong first gen. I think si Dustin, I think he told me pa nga, way early 2000 siya. So, ibang klase.
Around the same time kami ni Yuki naging ano. Oh, by the way, guys, Yuki and Dustin are the same people, is the same person. But yeah, kami ni Yuki around the same time kami naging fan. The person na pinaka unang naging fan sa amin sa Spill the Soju was Ashley. Rain yung una niyang idol. So, yun talaga. Boa. Yeah, first. Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, mahirap pala maging volunteer. Like,
super hard work siya. Super hard.
Yeah, Mitchie, like, can relate. Obviously, you can relate. We all can relate. But, you know, at the end of the day, kahit us bilang mga introverts, mabilis maubos yung social battery.
That's me.
Namin.
Yep.
It was a good kind of tired, right?
Yes, it was a good kind of tired, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm proud I mean, I think I can talk on behalf of all of us who volunteered sa K-Fiesta, diba? Na we don't regret doing that. We don't regret the pagod. We don't regret the yung all the effort that we did for that. Kasi proud naman tayo sa vote natin eh. Kaya naman tayo nandun. I mean, why would we even attempt to if we're not passionate about this election, if we're not passionate about the people that we're voting for, diba? So, yeah. Correct.
Yep, that's for sure.
Bakit may may time limit?
I know, like, aren't we just two?
Yun nga eh. Anyway, it's okay. Let's just i-edit mo naman eh. Let's just go back to the
Yes,
tapos,
sure.
Okay. Going back, sorry.
Yeah, like I said, guys, dami talagang technical na sobrang...
Yeah, it's okay. It's weird though, kasi diba dapat 3 and above lang yan.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways. Anyway.
Yeah, all good. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, like kahit hindi siya major event on like the Grand Rally, so it was a very solid turnout and
8K, around 8K.
And na-realize ko lang din, ang sarap pala maging volunteer kasi nga, the fulfillment, the energy. But also, there are also some perks pala, like of having that ID.
Yeah.
Like for one, si Mitch and I, we got to get water for you guys. Something I could never do in a grander rally.
We got access to free water and ice.
Yes.
Ice.
Diba?
Yes. Sobrang importante nung ice.
And also, I think, si Kaydii and I, we were the last two
to leave sa booth.
To leave. So, Kaydii, I'm not sure about you, but for me, I was about to leave, like legit. I was about to leave na, and then, out of nowhere, may nakita akong isang old guy na naka-teal shirt, and then you can yung jingle is being played. I was so surprised because I was like, aren't they still in Cavite?
Saan mo siya nakita? Like backstage or sa parking lot?
Ayun, ganito yun. So, nag-speech siya, diba? So,
yeah.
After the speech, pumunta akong backstage because yung exit malapit naman doon.
Yeah.
So, I noticed he was starting to walk towards the exit na. So, talagang nag-abang talaga ako.
Yeah. Ang cute nga eh. So nice. When Jake sent the picture sa GC namin ng K-Podcasters. Oh my God!
It was super nice, super Chell, obviously.
Super chill.
Super
Yes.
chill to be with. Super approachable. Tas, di pa masungit. Like, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Because you think,
He's a
matanda.
teacher
So,
din kasi.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, ewan ko na lang talaga kung sayangin pa ng taong bayan si Cheljok na for the second time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry. I'm
I
literally
know.
gonna cry.
So,
Please.
I know. Pero yeah, like I said,
Nanawagan po kami, Char.
babawi,
Sa balota.
babawi po tayo, Lola Chell. We're gonna make sure
As children.
we're gonna make sure you're in the top 12 this time.
Please, my gosh. My God. Yeah.
Manifest na po natin. And besides Chell, there were a lot of surprise guests. So for one, si Miel
Miel
Pangilinan.
also.
And yeah, the favorite child was there.
So, the matinee.
Pero sorry guys, pero even if the favorite was there, parang I still felt uncontent because
Siyempre, yung bias mo wala. Alam nga naman.
And even if nakapagkita ulit kami ni Chell, like I still felt incomplete. Yeah. Because yun nga, si Doc, like, wala. But it's okay because, the following day, I got to go to an event. I mean, I was fanboying kay Kaydii ulit. The way I was fanboying to her a couple of months ago kay Joy, I was like, oh my gosh.
Same yung pag-fanboy niya, if not worse, kay Doc Tricia. Nakakaloka.
Yeah, so very fulfilling experience. And
yes,
like I said, kahit nagkaubusan na tayo ng mga photo cards nila, like, it just goes to show how much we love our Robreda girls.
True.
Yeah. Like I said, among all the political sons and daughters, sila yung standard. Sila talaga yung
They are talaga.
Gold
We
standard.
actually, Jake knows this na, but we also Spill the Soju. We also recorded an episode about K Fiesta and our endorsement sa Leni Kiko tandem. And sobrang yun nga, we were talking about also na the Robredo kids, the Robredo sisters, sobrang nagre-reflect talaga how they were brought up by their parents, Leni and Jess. Sobrang substantial palagi ng words nila, how they speak, sobrang eloquent nilang mga tao. Mga bata, kala mo hindi sila mas matanda sa akin no? Pero just a few years, come on. Pero yeah, sobrang kita mo talaga na when they speak not only from their heart but also they use their mind also. May critical thinking sila, just really super substantial. So if you guys are still undecided, maybe you can try watching yung interview nila with Boy Abunda, si Aika and si Trisha. Super nice. Yeah. I watched the whole thing. I couldn't stop kasi sobrang makabuluhan talaga yung mga sinasabi nila. Sobrang ganda. Yeah. I really like how they speak and how they talk about not just their mom, but how they talk about their own professions, diba? So yeah. Agree.
Yes. I will definitely check that out as well. And obviously I'm gonna replay all the Dr. parts.
Yes.
All right. So anyways, that was the K Fiesta for you, for us. And major thanks ulit talaga sa lahat na dumalo, pumunta, bumisita, and really just went all out, whether it was, just fanboying. All your light sticks look beautiful, by the way. And
oh yes, during night, then at night talaga, that was the best part. Seeing all the light sticks. different colored light sticks.
Yes.
So pretty. It's so different kasi with concerts when you're in concert, para-pareho yung color ng light sticks nyo. But like there, it was so nice. It was so pretty.
Yeah. Ang sarap sa mata.
Sarap sa mata, grabe. Kasi yung mga gamo-gamo hindi.
Yun lang.
May mga nakiparty din sa amin ng mga gamo-gamo.
Yun lang.
Yeah.
But yeah. So before we take a quick break, because I just want to say na the RPD was so nice and all, but my cake girls got robbed. Like one song, really?
Yeah, there was I heard na meron nga ring may mga nag-voice out din ng concern nila na not all not all groups were able to be given a chance sa RPD.
Like I was so excited to dance the Psycho, Queendom, Bad Boy, all their hits.
Bad Boy! I
was so ready. Like I was so ready to go for it.
Yeah. Tapos feel my rhythm lang, diba?
Yeah.
Feel my rhythm lang.
Hindi ko masyado alam yung steps besides the joy part, obviously.
Yeah, yun lang. Yeah, and it was also early on. So we weren't even there yet. I heard it lang. So, yeah. Oh well. Next time.
Yeah. Bawi na
bawi sa Pasay. Bawi sa Pasay. Bawi sa meeting de Avance.
Yeah. So we talked about the K-Festa and all these all these other rallies, initiatives, etc. So, let's talk about the big day. Not the big day, but the biggest day of our lives. Like I've never felt this nervous, never felt this scared. Honestly, aminado talaga ako na di ako nakaka-focus sa work. Just because
ako din. I'm like just this until the not even like May 9, even after that, while we're waiting for the results. Like feeling ko mas malala pa. I don't know. I mean, I've gone through a lot of nerve-wracking experiences, but this is one of the biggest. I don't know why. I mean, no, I know why. Because I just really don't want the Philippines to lose. I don't want the Philippines to lose. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, because if Leni doesn't win, she doesn't really have a lot to lose. Kasi, she doesn't really have, she can just go back to being, I don't know, she can just go back to doing what she's been doing all these years. But it's a loss for the Filipino people. It's a loss for us. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, like, she's actually set for life. If you think about it, like, she's actually pretty much set for life. And you won't blame her. Like, if she wants to enjoy the remaining years with her children in peace. Like, who wouldn't want that, right? But itong laban na to is something bigger than just herself, than ourselves.
Just ours. Yeah, it's way bigger than us. It's way bigger than her. And I think the reason why a lot of us, I mean, I guess a lot of us Leni support Leni is because we can see that what she has and what Kiko has is the Philippines' best interest at heart. So it's not about them, it's not about their family, it's not about power, it's about serving the people and serving it tapat.
For sure.
Na parang just working for a better Philippines. That's all they want, and that's their supporters. Us, we can see it that they're genuine about their work and dedication and passion. Kaya we support them this much. I said this din kay Chelsea at kay Ashley when we were recording our episode. I've never been this active sa elections.
Oh, yes. Same.
Never been this active. I mean, I was never apolitical. I mean, I always have a stand with politics, but I don't really go to rallies as much. I'm not an activist. I'm not really yung tipong aktivista talaga until this this time, this
Yes.
elections talaga.
Yes.
It's just so I can feel it kasi na parang we only have one Leni Robredo and we only have one Kiko Pangilinan, and
Right.
we don't know when the next when we can have those kinds of leaders again. They are one of a kind and we only have one shot at this. I feel like that's why we're so we're so adamant to let them win this fight. Kasi hindi lang siya fight nila, fight rin siya ng mga Pilipino na nag-aasam. Wow, nag-aasam, big word. Nag-aasam ng better future for our country. And I thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is so true. That is so well said. And yeah, I think for me, sobrang mahalaga talaga manindigan. And
Yes.
now is actually not the time to be, apolitical, but more so, now's not the time not to care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. It's like at this time, if you don't care, check your privilege.
yes.
If you're being if hindi sa apolitical, if you just don't care about what's happening around you, like elections and everything, check your privilege. Maybe because you're benefiting from how the things are happening. Like kung ano nangyayari around you right now, you're benefiting from it and you're not seeing na naghihirap yung ibang tao around
That's
you. And
true.
tayo naman, we're middle class, diba? We're not even first class or anything.
Yeah.
Pero nakikita natin na kailangan talaga ng maayos na pamama sa Pilipinas to, sabi nga natin before, diba? When I had you over or Nikki or basta when we were talking na we had to put our lives on hold because of the pandemic, because of the COVID response.
All right, that's for sure.
If the COVID response was handled better, we could go to Korea now, kasi may ibang mga countries open na yung borders ng Korea for them. Parang ganun. But us, we still have a travel ban in most countries. If you don't have education, ang dami pang requirements for us to fly to other countries because our COVID, the pandemic response wasn't handled well. Diba? So, kaya hindi ko maintindihan mga ibang tao when they say na not everything is political, because everything is political. Everything affects, how our government reacts to these kinds of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a gentle reminder lang pala, like, since you did mention traveling and stuff, wala talaga tayong pambayad para migrate and stuff.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be a bunch of victory memes or visa applications.
Yeah! Oh my God! Nakita ko talaga yung meme na yun. Tawang-tawa ko. Yung meron na siyang folder ng visa application. Same.
Di ko ako mayaman, sorry. Di ko afford yan.
Yeah, diba? Like, even with that, na parang, whatever happens after yung results, parang there are people na, okay, alis na ako dito. Because they have the means to do so. But there are a lot of people who don't have the means to do so.
Exactly.
And a lot of those people na are actually also voting for the other camp and they don't know what's in store for them. So I think important talaga na tayong may mga alam. We don't, yun nga sabi nga nila, diba, radical na pagmamahal, rad love. We don't fight them or like to convince them to we just explain to them and educate them, and not in an elitist way or not in an aggressive way. Yeah.
That's right. So with that said, because diba K-pop is your thing and also the others. So is K-pop really political, or are we being masyado na pa tayong nilamon ng
Nope. Hindi tayo masyadong nilamon. K-pop has always been political. Again, when we say K-pop is political, it's about K-pop fans as stans, not our idols. Kasi the reason why there's K-pop stans for Leni is because we have one denominator na we're all K-pop fans endorsing Leni and Kiko. It's not our idols endorsing them. They don't care about our elections, but we care about our elections. And you know, if you think about it, how is K-pop not political when if maayos yung gobyerno natin, taxes can go lower, and with that also results to ticket prices going lower, you know, concerts. If you compare our concert tickets to other countries' concert tickets, bro, I swear, sobrang mahal. I've been to other countries concerts also, and here sa Philippines. Same tour ha. And mas mahal yung VIP natin sa VIP nila. So parang ako, bakit? Tapos like transportation system, like all those things, for me, it's not dahil nilamon tayo, it's because we're fighting for something. I don't think it's a bad thing to be political at this.
Yes.
To have a stand, you know. I don't think it's a bad thing to have a stand right now. I think it's the best thing, you know. You'll see the people that you actually have the same values with, and the people that have different. You'll see it. Kasi sabi nga nila na parang your vote reflects your moral values or something. So makikita mo talaga kung sino yung mga bumoboto sa iba. I mean, yung mga convinced talaga na the other people are good and then our side is bad. Parang, yeah. But also sometimes we just have to give them benefit of the doubt kasi marami nga talaga fake. And
for sure.
It's so hard sometimes to tell the difference. Diba?
Mm-hmm.
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep,
Ikaw,
for sure.
For you. For you, Jake.
Actually, for me, hindi lang sa K-pop, but anything, like in my case, sports, acting, any interest nga, or any field, journalism lalo pa, like everything is super political, and you can't just say, doon ka na lang, religion. Oh my gosh.
Yes, oh my god.
Super duper political.
Mm-hmm. And then they said na the Catholic Church shouldn't be making a stand. I'm like, okay, really? How about you guys?
Yes. I'm sorry, but
mag name drop.
I'm sorry, but you really can't shut us up at this point. Everything is connected, and everything is.
It is. Everything is connected.
Yun nga.
When you said sports, I remembered lang na parang recently so many athletes are, you know, yung UAAP. I love what UAAP is doing right now. Na all athletes. Yes. I mean, they're making basketball games pink, and then the cheerleaders, you know, yung 130 cheerleaders that performed for Leni Kiko. And then that also yung mga discourse sa schools, you know, how about how FEU is being apolitical, and then their student council is saying na no, we're making a stand, and then perpetual help, diba? Because they're endorsing another team. And then the student council also released their own statement. So parang, diba, parang we all have, nakikita mo talaga kung ano talaga. That's why this election is so intense.
Yes.
The most intense elections I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I've ever seen talaga.
And going back to the sports world coming together, that is all thanks to the best courtside reporter ever.
Sabi ko na nga ba yung sasabihin mo?
That's the Dr. Show effect for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Truly.
So, everything is political, guys. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not. Don't let anyone tell you not. Oh, just stick to what you're doing. We need to make a living. Focus on your day job lang and just
but your payroll, when you look at your payroll, may tax kang binabayaran, and where does that tax go? It goes to the government. What does the government do with your tax? Diba? When you pay for, let's say you're unemployed, but you pay for food or you pay for groceries, there's VAT, value added tax. Where does that tax go? Also to the government. What does the government do with your tax? We don't even know what they're doing to our tax. So, see, everything is political.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So we have to choose the right leaders talaga.
Definitely.
To take care of our money, ganun. To take care of our money.
Tamang-tama, because that is gonna be my next question. So choosing the right leaders, right? So I'm gonna bounce the question back to you guys because ito yung mga tinatanong natin when we were doing the ambush interviews. And actually, nung house to house ko kahapon, I got to do ambush interviews myself. So,
Yeah.
I'll make it an all-in-one. So, bakit si Leni, bakit si Kiko, and bakit yung buong Tropang Angat? So, why can't it be one over the other? Why can't it just be, oh, Leni lang, and then bahala na with the rest? Why does
Oh my God.
why do all 9 of them have to be in the same ballot on May 9?
Yeah.
Bakit
Okay,
walang
so
pwedeng
for-
halo-halo and stuff like that?
Okay, so let me answer first why Leni and why Kiko. So, I might be if napanood na ng mga, I mean, at this point, maybe our listeners have also listened to our episode kasi we also did this sa sa episode namin. So, yeah, for me kasi why Leni and why Kiko, we always ask that sa mga ambush interviews natin. For me, it's just, I said this a while ago na they are servant leaders. And in order to lead a group of people or any country, you have to be a follower first and you have to be a servant first. So how will you make transportation laws if you don't commute? How will you make agricultural laws if you haven't never experienced na magsaka, 'di ba? How will you say na magagawa mo tong bagay na to, na parang how will you say na mapapababa mo yung presyo ng bigas ng 20 pesos kung first class ka lang nagpa-fly sa plane?
Yes.
So parang exactly how muna, I want to see the concrete steps, to those things. And for me kasi, si Leni tsaka si Kiko, they've done so much. Aside from their credentials and their track record, lahat naman ng mga supporters, like, given na sa atin yun, yung track record ni Leni tsaka ni Kiko, unblemished. Unmatched. Yon, unmatched. And ever since, even before their campaign, even before being VP, si Leni, she's been doing so much already as congresswoman, as a lawyer, di ba? And kita mo talaga na she's doing it because that's what her life purpose is. It's not something na for pride or for family. And yun nga, kay Kiko naman, it's, I said this sa episode namin, at the beginning, I actually also asked why Kiko. Parang Kiko, for me, was one of the least expected people one of the persons I least expected VP Leni to choose as her VP. I asked that also, but sabi nga ni VP Leni na I don't want, pag may kinakausap siya mga tao, when I tell you to vote for me, I don't want you to vote for me agad in a snap na parang after I talk to you guys, you're already voting for me. Para kay VP Leni, learn about her muna, learn about all her works, what she's done already. And I think that was what happened for me kay Kiko. Kasi nung una, I know that his name rings a bell because yun nga, asawa ni Sharon, ganyan, and senator, but I didn't really know him as a leader. But then I saw his track record and I've seen all his I just studied about him, and then dun ko na-realize na after some time, after all the campaigns, dun ko nakita na yung values ni VP Leni, it also reflects sa values ni Kiko as a leader. Like they're very similar to each other, how they perform their duties as leaders. And then what cemented my vote for Kiko was when he was in the Pampanga rally, and then the San Nicolas farmers raised his hand. I was bawling, I was sobbing in public when I saw that, because I saw how genuine he was, and that was when I realized, dun nabuksan talaga yung mga mata ko na, and any endorsement from local government officials pales in comparison to the endorsement of the people that you're fighting for. Kasi agricultural sector yung pinaglalaban ni Kiko, di ba? And he cried when the San Nicolas farmers raised his hand kasi nga sobrang it meant a lot to him that the people that he actually is fighting for is raising his hand and is trusting him. So parang ako, that's my DP! Talaga naiyak ako dun, bro, as in. Kasi sabi ko, okay, yeah, Kiko's my vice president. Kasi nakita ko sa mga tao, sa mga San Nicolas farmers na they trust Kiko sa kanyang trabaho and nagbunga yung dati niya nang nagawa sa kanila. I mean, nagawa for them pala, sorry. Sa kanila, not to them, for them. So, yun, dun talaga ako na ano. That for me is why I'm voting for Leni and Kiko. And as for the Tropang Angat naman, for the senators, I'm still thinking talaga. I don't have like a solid 12 list yet, but for sure, on top of my head, I am voting for Jokno. My gosh, my senatorial bias.
Yeah.
Jokno, Hontiveros, Bagilat,
Laila.
Yes, Leila de Lima. And then I'm also thinking about, of course, Sonny, Matula, and Lacson also. And si Trillanes, I'm still thinking about him. But I do have si Labog, Colmenares, and si Espiritu, I'm still thinking about him. And for lastly, si Zubiaga for PWD.
Oh, yeah,
yun yung mga ano ko. Yeah, so for the Tropang Angat yung senatorial list, I'm not sure yet, entirely sure. I still have a few days to decide. Let me live, Char.
Yes, go lang.
Yeah, but yun nga, I have some na solid na ako na si Dean Jokno, ganyan. Oh my God, wait lang. Can I also share? Na-share ko na kay Jake, but can I also just share sa audience ni Jake na nagulat ako because the other day I realized that one of my high school batchmates is the daughter of Sir Jel Jokno. Wala lang.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I shared it to them nung K-Fiesta. Parang, oh my God, guys! Kasi Jokno yung last name ng batchmate ko. And then, I just thought na baka same last name lang. There's a lot of Joknos in the world. There's a lot of Lacsons, diba? Si Ping Lacson tsaka si Alex Lacson, they're not related naman, diba? So I was just thinking, baka tito niya si Chel. As in, literal naisip ko yun, ano kaya relationship ni Inez kay Sir Chel? Aba, nag-post siya nung isang araw, parang last push, I got you, Dad. I'm like, oh my God! Tatay mo si Sam, si Jokno. And then, sa Baguio rally, it was Inez, as in his daughter, the batchmate ko. Yeah, she was the one who represented him.
Whoa.
So that was so nice.
That was nice. Yeah. Wow, that's so amazing.
Yep. Yeah, that was so cool. Super, super small world. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
Wow, galing. So yeah, guys, in case you haven't heard, it's so important to have all these people in the Senate. And yeah, emphasis on the free Laila now because gusto ko talaga makita siya.
The truth is coming out like one by one. It's coming out. It's truth shall prevail.
I will be so disappointed kung di siya mag-show up sa meeting ni Avanza. Like she has to be there.
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know how. Right now, nasa administration pa rin tayo of the people that got her inside the. So we don't know yet. But let's hope for the best.
Yes.
Praying, keeping ourselves hopeful, despite all the everything. All the everything.
All right. So, actually, there's a question that I just thought of now. Di ka na isip pala to nung first take. And again, sorry to my previous guests that ditched feminism, but I actually like the new rebranding. I like the rebrand actually. Yung ipanalo natin para sa lahat. Like, if I'm not mistaken. Yung flower from the original pink and light green. Ngayon, it's all the colors. So, yeah, why is it important na ipanalo natin para sa lahat? Even our so-called rivals or even yung mga tipong mga tao na they don't agree with any of our stances. Why do we still have to win it for them?
Yeah.
Even if nakairita na sila minsan.
Yeah. Kasi you know how the saying goes na parang hindi kami ang kalaban, ipinaglalaban din namin kayo.
Yes.
That saying ng mga kakamping is so strong kasi it's true. Like a lot of people are really just misinformed, and okay, I understand yung mga talagang loyalist. I understand kasi they benefited talaga from the past. So I get those people na they would really vote for that person. But those na parang wala naman talagang connection, a lot of them are misinformed and ang daming mga fake news na also not just about BBM. I'm dropping names na kasi obvious naman. Not just about BBM but also about Leni na parang really false information na lumalaganap because nga of the trolls. Ang daming trolls eh. So for us na merong, we're capable and we have access to yung talagang totoong information. It's our duty to fight for them also. Kahit sabi nga nila radical na pagmamahal kasi kahit some supporters of the other camp get really aggressive on the streets, ganyan pag nag-house to house, kakampings just have to stay strong kasi nga sila rin naman yung pinaglalaban. So I feel like for me it's yung pag-rebrand ng all colors na from the pink to the Philippine flag colors. That's so important kasi it shows that VP Leni and her slate, Kiko also of course, let's not forget, lagi isama si Kiko.
Yes.
is not just for kulay rosas people, not just for pink, not just for her supporters. It's her duty is talaga for the Philippines kahit yung mga tao na hindi naman siya talaga sinusuportahan kasi yun naman talaga that's at the end of the day yun naman kasi pag naging presidente ka hindi ka lang naman magiging presidente ng mga bumoto sa iyo magiging presidente ka even of those people that didn't vote for you, 'di ba? So I think that was a good good move on their part. Yeah, for me.
For sure.
And she will show up. I mean, ayun din. Okay, can I also just add also why also Leni? Kasi she will show up kahit anong kailangan natin. And kaya din ako even before she even her candidacy na presidente siya. Actually, I was getting nervous na that she wouldn't file for candidacy kasi I really wanted her to.
Me too.
Kasi if the lineup was those kids, na whiner kids na nasa
Boys.
Manila Penchar. Kalyodi bias tracker. Pero ayun, so I was getting worried because we would have to choose again sa lesser evil. Yun nga, we would have to choose again sa lesser evil. And yung not just her pandemic response, also whenever there are typhoons, yung sa Cagayan, oh my God, yung sa Cagayan talaga, I was online yung madaling araw na yun na nagte-trend ang hashtag nasa ng presidente. And then nagtatrend yun, but VP Leni was already on ground. She was already tweeting about letting lifeboats get to the people that are stranded on their the roofs of their home, yung mga chopper kasi nga since bumabagyo hindi pa daw kaya. Basta she was just going all out. That was like 1 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning. I was awake. Me, Chelsea, and Ashley were awake kasi we were retweeting yung mga call for the donations and also yung mga call for emergency na they were stuck on their roof, yung sa Cagayan. Kaya I also really appreciate yung Cagayan ng mga tao na nung nag-rally si VP Leni sa kanila that they said na they will never forget what she did for them kasi she was there for them. So yun yung sa akin kasi she always shows up, not just sa debates even sa mga kasi ako nakakampante ako sa work niya as VP already. You know, I know that with that small budget of hers sa OVP, if she was able to do so much already with that very small budget of hers, sabi nga nila OVP is the one that has the smallest budget sa government. With everything that she's done with that small budget, imagine what more she can do pag presidente na siya. So, and with that, iboto natin si Leni
Yes.
at si Kiko Pangiliran.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's also important to vote. Sorry, you also asked pala, Jake. Sorry, I'll just add na kasi you asked why it's important to vote also for Kiko. It's because Leni will need the support of Kiko and the rest of her slate when if she becomes president. When she becomes president. Claiming it. When she became. Not if, when.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yun lang.
So, yeah, you answered one of my last questions. Will she win on May 9?
So let's claim it, you know, keeping ourselves hopeful. Kasi there is still some truth sa mga survey. You know, I don't know how we can't say na it was rigged. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But there is always some truth with science. So yung mga yung sampling nila, there is still some truth to that. So, alam mo yon, nakakakaba pa rin kasi we know marami pa rin talagang boboto sa kabilang kampo. So, we really have that. This is why we're doing this. This is why we keep volunteering. This is why we keep going to rallies. It's because we're trying our best to get everyone on board with us. So, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, she wins.
Yes. Claim na natin. So, any final words as we not only cap off season 2 for me, but as we get ready for the biggest battle of our lives as we enter into the new PH.
Yes! Last few words sa akin lang, just a few reminders on election day. If botante ka, please don't wear pink if you are a Leni stan.
Don't risk it.
Yeah, don't wear pink or don't have anything on you that shows your vote kasi you may be playing fair but the others might not, and just vice versa. Anything, even if you're not voting for Leni, if you're voting for Kalyod, if you're voting for Lacson, whatever, just let's just wear white. Let's all just wear white, or let's all just wear black. And yeah, yun lang. And I think yun lang naman. Just voting secrecy. Oh, and also hopefully you know that your vote is yours and you shouldn't sell it to anyone. Like you have that's your right to suffrage. So, you know, yeah, yun lang.
Yes.
Kinakabara ako. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess para to ease in our nervousness, I just got a couple more things to say. So,
yeah. Go.
Lawyer, ekonomista, naninindigan. I love you, Doc Trisha.
Trisha, sabi ko na nga ba? Sabi ko na nga ba, I love you, Doc Trisha.
Yes. And guys, my super famous immortalized BBM placard is here because ako ay solid na BBM supporter.
Bombo.
Yes, Bombo.
Minamahal si Doc Trisha.
Yes. That is a fact that will not change.
Tama
yes.
yan.
Doc Trisha supremacy all the way.
Yes. Yes.
Yup.
Panindigan mo yan na, Jake.
sorry Joy, sorry Ayu, sorry Wendy, sorry Ari.
Yeah. Doc Trisha face pa siya. Mag-comeback kayo siguro. Pag nag-comeback kayo siguro. Yeah.
Yup. So, okay, all jokes aside though, I actually said this nung unang take, and I'll say it again, but I've actually been the happiest I've ever been in a long time, and that is all thanks to all of you guys, pati yung mga hindi nandito sa episode na to. Whether it's Spill the Soju, Queen ng Pod, the Kimbop Show, oh my gosh, the other one, they're fine. Queen's Cup. Yes.
Yeah.
All the K-pop stans that showed out, all the Leni supporters, even the non-Leni supporters, kasi nung house to house, I got to talk to some of them, and they're not as bad as you guys think. yun nga, very, you need,
May iba lang talaga. There are select people talaga.
Yeah.
Just even there are even some Leni supporters. There are really those na. But let's not generalize.
Yeah. So those people, and of course, most especially my doctors and simps who are here. Thank you to everyone for helping me. Because these past 2 years, the pandemic, super mahirap. Even though I had this podcast to help me cope, there were still times na nahihirapan ako. I'm sure nahihirapan ka din. Nahihirapan tayong lahat. But these rallies, these things where you really have to go out there and not just umiyak na sa kwarto, go to a mental breakdown.
True.
It really helps kahit mahirap, kahit napapagod ka. Napapagod ako. It's very fulfilling. And my dad would always say, win or lose, we should all be proud of each other because at least we can say that we're on the right side of history.
Exactly. Yes.
And this is something we're going to tell our kids for sure. In decades time. So all I can say is salamat sa pagtindig, salamat sa paglaban. Thank you for helping this extraordinary introvert get out of his shell and try to increase that social battery kahit mahirap.
Yes.
And
it is hard.
Yes.
Yeah. Si Jake sabi din, siya lang daw yung lone introvert. Di niya alam na ako din introvert. Di lang halata, Jake. After this, I need until May yun na ulit ako May 7 yun na ulit ako makakitang active.
Yes.
Because I need to recharge my battery.
For sure.
Yeah. Yes,
so,
yes.
Ang presidente,
Leni Robredo.
Vice-presidente,
Kiko Pangilinan.
Ang crush ng bayan.
Ikaw na ba? Bahala ka dyan.
Yup, I just had to go there. But thank you very much, Kaydii, for taking this
You're welcome.
interview. Please.
Of course, gladly. Anything for our 17th president of the Philippines.
For sure. Please Zoom gods. I don't have much time. We don't have much time. Malapit na May 9. I can't retake on May 7 when I'm in the middle of the crowd in Makati. Unless I ambush.
It's okay.
Yes. Kita-kits tayo sa Makati. Kita-kits tayo sa voting polls. Please don't wear pink yet. Not yet.
Yep. After niya na bumoto.
Suot tayo ng pink sa victory party. Yep.
Yeah.
Manifest na natin. Okay, so we have 3.5 minutes. So very quickly, what are your plugs? Of course, we do know for the Soju.
Yes.
So now's your chance to reintroduce your podcast.
Yeah. Thank you, Jake, for having me over again. I am Kaydii from the Spill the Soju podcast. From Spill the Soju podcast, we are also available on your favorite podcast streaming platforms. We are available on Twitter at STSPodPH and on Instagram at Spill the Soju podcast. And my socials, I am at KMC Dupet on Instagram and on TikTok. My Twitter is still on beta testing mode, so wag muna natin siya i-reveal kasi baka masuspend na naman ako. But so Instagram and TikTok is at KMC Dupet. And then K-podcasters for Leni, shout out kay Jake, shout out sa Kingdom Podcast, Queen's Cup, and Kimbop Show. Thank you guys for accepting our invite to join the K Fiesta.
For sure. So I got 2 minutes left. I better clutch this. So Kaydii gave all the deets for the others. So for me, if you want to check me out on Instagram, it is at joat.pod.dlro. On Facebook naman, it is at facebook.com/joat.pod.delro. Or if you just want to search it, it's Jake of All Trades with Delro. This podcast can be streamed, televised, viewed, and listened to on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Radio Public, Breaker, and on YouTube. So, there goes season 2. There goes the campaign.
Congrats!
There goes the campaign period. I love all of you guys. Maraming salamat sa lahat. So with that,
panalo na natin to.
Yes.
Panalo na natin.
Tsaka na yung peace sign. I would always peace sign sa end. But just for today, that's a wrap, y'all. Thank you for tuning in today, mga Del Bros and sisters, mga Del Robredos, at mga Kasimsti Doc. This is your one and only JOAT. She is Kristen Dupet from Spill the Soju. And we are both signing out. Hanggang sa susunod na usapan na chikahan. Siya, ipanalo na natin to. Kulay Rosas ang bukas. And Doc Trisha, I love you!
Bye!
Bye!